Alright guys, yes everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm very grateful to anyone that likes me or shows support. And remember guys, like, people can go through moods or people can have a hard time in general, but the one thing stays true, you can tell if you're a good person or a kind person or somebody that deserves good things because every person does, and I don't think anybody doesn't deserve that, right? So we all know that we all deserve good things, right? So yes. Anyway, guys. Yes, guys. So please get me famous, guys. All right. I know. My channels have gone. Um, every time I'm about to be famous. Every time I'm about to be famous, something goes wrong, and I don't think that's fair. I really think I work hard. I really think I put in the time. I really think I have a lot of energy. And there's a lot of people, like, if somebody has, like, an entitled situation or whatever, like, and I'm not saying I'm not entitled. My personality is not an entitled personality, but people might think, oh, you think you're a big social media star or whatever, and people get jealous of that. But in general, um, when you are social media and everything, people get very jealous and have a hard time. But being a social media personality or whatever is not like a crime, right? Like, it's not like you're committing a crime. I know people might be very sensitive to that. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they have a hard time. Maybe their spouse really likes your channel and that it's upsetting to them. So you want to make sure that you're doing good work, obviously, and you try your best to make sure you're not stepping on anybody's toes. But in general, I think it's fair to say that being a social media personality is not a crime, and obviously there are some celebrities that do commit crimes, people that in Hollywood that do commit crimes, but you can't bestow that upon somebody if they're not a criminal or they never do anything wrong, right? I mean, you have to remember, I talk about beauty on my channel only because it's fun to, and a lot of Hollywood talks about that. But it's not like when I'm going out in public, if I'm talking to you, I'm not gonna mention beauty unless you kind of want me to, or you're my friend or whatever. Like, I don't really mention even with my friends. Like, I have a totally different persona when I'm hanging out with my friends. I sometimes have the same persona, but in general, my persona is not like I'm kind of like a quiet person. Not like quiet to the point where I don't say anything at all, but quiet because I'm a mature person and I really like to focus on. I really like to focus on things like peace and enjoyment of my time with friends, and all that. I'm not like a person that's loud and out there. I mean, you might see me in public and think I'm just gonna ram into you and talk to you and bombard you with messages or say all these things, but I'm not like that. Like, for me, my personality is out there on here, but like, if I'm going out in public, even if you say hi, like, I'm gonna keep my distance unless I know for sure you want to engage in conversation, and that'll be something you start, right? It's not going to be something that I'm going to say unless you say it, because I realize there's people that are married or that have a hard time with people or just have no social skills or maybe aren't even good quality people or whatever. Like, there's all kinds of people in the world, and I'm not going to be like, oh, talk to me, I'm a celebrity, right? Like, some people might be like, oh, I know people might be awkward around the issue that I'm on social media when they see me, and it's shocking. Like, even when you see a celebrity in person, it can be shocking. So people might not know what to say. So I'm only gonna say something to you if it's obvious that you're someone that I want to talk to, and that you've engaged the point that you want to talk to me. I'm not gonna go out of my way. People might sometimes think that I'm gonna interfere with their situations or whatever, but I'm not. Like, I'm not that kind of person. For me, I'm the kind of person that I am is basically a person that is, I want you need consent in this world. There are some people that don't get consent and that abuse and do all these things. Obviously, people know I'm not like that, but in general, There are people that think, oh, why are you coming so close to me? Well, it's because I'm in the area. You know, it's shocking to people, right? So they think, oh my God, this person's a celebrity. Like, I know it's shocking to people. I know people are set aback and they wonder what I'm gonna say or whatever. I'm basically the kind of person I am is a very mature, quiet person. And if you're my friend, I'm gonna talk to you. But if you're not someone that I know, I'm not gonna be able to hey, Melina, you said something on my channel unless you want me to, right? Like, and I'll know if you want me to, based on the fact that you're telling me in conversation you saw my channel. You know, conversations are a two-way street. When you converse with someone, it goes the way it goes based on both your personalities and based on what you both bring to the table, right? And whether you're both comfortable, what you want to bring out, whether you want to bring anything out at all, and whether you just want to say hi or you want to engage in a full, lengthy, deep conversation. So, you know, if you're not looking to engage in conversation, I'm not going to pursue it. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, why didn't you say anything, right? Anyway, thank you guys. Yes, I hope that's clear. Bye guys, Donna.